may feel like your story is over, but God says it's just the beginning. What the enemy meant to break you, God is about to use to build you. The pain you went through wasn't wasted. The tears you cried didn't fall unnoticed. The closed doors, the betrayals, the silent seasons, they were all tools in the hands of a master builder. You may not have seen it then, but even in your lowest moments, God was laying the foundation for something greater. Romans 8:28 declares, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." That doesn't mean all things feel good. It means God is using all things, the heartbreak and the healing, the chaos and the clarity, to shape you for His calling. We often look at our past like it's a liability, but to God, it's a resource. He doesn't discard broken people. He rebuilds them, and not just to where they were before. He builds them stronger, wiser, more compassionate, more powerful. Just look at Joseph, betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, falsely accused, and locked in prison. For 13 years, it looked like Joseph's life was over. But what felt like a breakdown was really a setup for breakthrough. Genesis 50:20 says it best, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." God never wastes pain. He repurposes it. When you think you've been buried, you've actually been planted. There's a difference. Buried is the end, but planted is the beginning of something new. You may have felt forgotten, abandoned, misunderstood, but God saw you. God knew what He was doing. He was preparing you in the dark so you could grow in the light. It takes pressure to form diamonds. It takes fire to refine gold. And it takes crushing to release the oil from the olive. The process may be painful, but the product is powerful. That crushing season was not punishment. It was preparation. Isaiah 43:18-19 says, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it?" That means your past doesn't get the final say. God does. He's not consulting your past to define your future. He's using your past to equip you for it. You may be walking with scars, but those scars tell a story of survival, of strength, of grace, of God's faithfulness. Those scars qualify you. They remind you of what you came through. They prove that no matter how bad it was, you didn't break. You bent, but you didn't break. You may feel broken now, but you are being built. And the most beautiful part? What's built after the breaking is often more durable than what stood before. God is building something in you that can withstand the storm, because you've been through one. He's raising up people with resilience, not just comfort. People who have tasted sorrow but still sing, who have been through the fire but came out without the smell of smoke. Psalm 147 verse 3 says, "He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds." Healing is not just restoration, it's transformation. When God heals you, He doesn't take you back to who you were. He moves you forward into who you were always meant to be. Don't let shame talk louder than grace. Don't let what happened to you define what God is doing through you. You're not disqualified, you're being refined. Every setback was setting you up for a comeback. Every disappointment was digging the soil for your destiny. God is not done with you. If there's still breath in your lungs, there is still purpose in your life. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." That means your future is already prepared, but sometimes you need to be prepared for the future. So, don't despise the breaking. Don't resent the waiting. Don't curse the pain. God is building something in you that couldn't be built any other way. He's not just fixing you, He's forming you, from broken to built. from overlooked to chosen, from forgotten to favored. Your past may have left you in pieces, but God is putting those pieces together into a masterpiece. The story isn't over. It's just getting good.